And we're back with more Final Fantasy VIII. Squall and Renoa have saved each other because of a random spaceship that's just floating out in the middle of nowhere. Amazing how
And I
Deus
have
Ex
Tootsie
Machina
Rolls.
works. You have Tootsie Rolls?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's way better than air.
My little one just handed them to me.
Yay! I want candy. I need to go get it from the vending machine downstairs.
Dude, go trick-or-treating.
I mean, I have the Robotnik outfit. I could probably get away with it.
My daughter went trick-or-treating on Halloween, came back with a whole sack full of stuff.
Nice. What?
Thank you, Squall. You rescued me again. I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it. I just did what I wanted to do.
This is cute. Look at her, she's adorable.
What? Now what?
The spacesuit was in our way before.
Huh?
Give me a hug.
She's even doing calf raises. She's like, come on! Huh?
A real tight one.
Yeah. Gimme, gimme, gimme!
I need to know that I'm alive.
Squall's just like,
Ooh.
alive? We still have to get back. We may be alive right now, but look at our situation. You want to live, right? You want to go back and see everyone?
And not become other people's memories?
That's right.
She remembered.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, what you could have done was take her up on the offer first, then get the fuck out. Squall, ever the pessimist, I swear. Even I'm sitting there going, dude, she's into you, go with it. It's not like Jesse, Tifa, and Aerith are ever gonna know. It's because they're in a different game.
Happen. Look, he's still just a tiny little bit clueless on some of this stuff. But it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not like anything bad will happen to us, and oh shit! What the? Brains, give me your brains.
That. She's like,
I don't know. I want all the brains. I left the gas on.
Doesn't look like a very friendly creature.
Let's just try to sneak past it. Better be ready for anything. Let's double check. And from here on out, Renoa gets a second limit break, which at that HP count, she's going to have a lot of time to use. But let's just make sure Angelo's also... Angelo has everything. Okay. Fair enough. Angelo's learned everything, I think. Unless...
Those red bars are the ones that Angelo has learned.
Oh, she can't learn them until she's back on Earth. Got it.
Exactly.
Well, we'll get to that eventually. But she has a different limit break until we get back to Angelo, the good doggo. But,
You're gonna want to... Do you remember the thing with these?
Yep. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but I remember. There are 8 of these propagator things. And we have to kill them in pairs based on their colors.
Yep.
Joy. So that's what we're doing.
And the reason that they're in their pairs is they revive each other. Like if you kill, like there's a purple one right here. If he goes and kills this purple one and then goes back and kills a red one, the other purple one is going to come and revive.
Yeah. This guy gonna want to punch me, so I'm gonna say nope to all that. Also, Odin can come out of nowhere, even if you're in space for some reason.
Yep.
But
because he's following Squall around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let her do this. Yeah, life is fine, but I'm gonna let her do all the damage. So
Go ahead.
What?
Oh, I was gonna explain her limit break that you just did. Uh-oh.
Oh boy, whatever am I gonna do? Oh, confuse? Well, I mean, it might work. No.
It missed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Ow!
See, the limit break that he just had her do is called Angel Wing. And what it does is it lets her cast magic randomly for the rest of the fight. She'll do stronger damage than what she normally would do on her own with these spells. And it'll be like any spell, even if it's not one that she currently has in stock. It won't use her stocked magic.
Yay, we found a purple one right there.
Purple one.
Yay! It's almost as if I
Another-
knew he was there, which I didn't. I was hoping he was. But yeah, Squall will counter if he gets punched again. But I'm just gonna let Renoa do all the work. Because eventually she's gonna do some damaging spells.
It does have a few pretty good ones. Like she can randomly cast Meteor and Ultima and things like that. And
That's what I'm thinking.
even if she doesn't have any.
And besides, it's not a bad idea to just watch her ascend and then go, ah, my legs! And then trip and fall again. I don't think that's gonna work, but it's an interesting idea. Of course not. It's a boss. God damn it. Ow!
Yeah, these do count as mini bosses.
Alright, fine. Whatever. The game's playing me for a fool. I'll just do the work. I'll get rid of that silence so I can cure myself.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a thing where she does better attacks if she has less HP, or is it just still fully random?
It's still just fully random.
So there's really no point in having her at low HP. Fair enough.
Nope. The only point at this point of having her at low HP is so that you can access her limit break in the first place.
Okay, so I'm gonna... Oops. Wow, I actually have to use an echo screen. Imagine that. Yeah, her magic is pretty good. Let's see if I can auto to magic. There we go, a little better. Because Selfie has the magic stat. But let's do... Nah, these guys aren't that bad.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so let's just see what else is here. Okay, so he's
That one's the greenish one. I know where the other one of those is.
Okay, so I think that'll unlock
In that that hangar where you fought the other purple one, there's a door in there that leads to this little hallway that has a save point in it. Or
Blah.
something.
Okay, so this is a brown one. Yeah, so that's brown. So brown versus green, not good.
Yeah, now we're gonna have to find the other yellow one.
Yep. Eventually, Renoa's gonna... The problem is, because I chose Selfie and Renoa's limit breaks, if they're all magical, they're all, like, random. So it's just, like... I'm sitting here going, I could have just used Quistis, Zell, and Irvin and chosen what I wanted to do. Or, in Squall's case, just punch. But...
Oh,
whatever.
in Selfie's case, you have a little bit more control over her limit break than you do with Renoa's.
Yeah. But that's why they give you Angelo, is because it's a fallback position, because... It's still random.
Because not a lot. Because it's a risk. It's a gamble when you use an Angel Wing.
Yeah. So I gotta find another brown. Actually, I don't want to chance fighting the red by mistake. Because if I end up fighting the oh shit. Well, there's the red one. I'm gonna let's see if I can race to it. All right, cool. So it was brown. So is that green or brown?
I think that's green.
No. Dang it. Well, I mean, I could still hit it, but I could also take care of the red one while I'm at it. so that I don't have to worry about... Yeah, I'll just take care of red, since that's going to be super easy.
Hmm.
You know what? I want Renoa to do everything, but it's also becoming patently obvious that as long as I have counter on, it's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna have Skull stab at everything.
Honestly, though, it would at this point with these propagators, it's not a good thing to rely on Angel Wing anyway.
Yeah.
I would just go ahead and cure the hell out of her.
Yeah.
Because they keep hitting her first anyway, since she's the weak one.
Yeah. Alright. And yes, even in space, I can still make money. Let's take care of
Direct
red.
deposit is an amazing thing.
Yes.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Alright. I bet she could kill them by just one-shotting it. Not quite, but almost.
She came close.
Yep.
I mean, if she had a little bit more strength boosting on her instead of HP boosting, she probably would have one-shotted it.
Yeah. Dead. This is my airship. My spaceship. And because I work at LEGO, I'm gonna have to do it. Spaceship! Spaceship!
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, I've never even seen the LEGO movie. Is that a crime? Working for LEGO but never actually seeing the LEGO movie itself?
Yes.
Dude,
I've seen the Lego movie.
I just can't get into that kind of humor. I wanted to.
It was so cute, though.
And now people are gonna unsub because I said I didn't watch the Lego movie.
Everything is awesome.
But again, I don't even watch that many movies anymore anyway, so it's like... Should I? Oh, I can't escape. Never mind. Well...
Hey, I'm gonna throw this out there. I have a very unpopular opinion. I absolutely hate Will Ferrell. I don't hate him as a person. He's actually, like, when you watch him in interviews,
Yeah.
he's very charming and funny. But I don't like when he's in comedy movies because his characters tend to be over the top, hyper, I want to punch you in the face, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah. And I think that's kind of the thing. Robin Williams dealt with the same thing too. He did a lot of dramedies later, dramedies, but dramas like Good Will Hunting and What Dreams May Come and things like that, which are really good. Like, and if you've seen stuff like 1 Hour Photo and whatnot, they're like,
oh god, that's creepy as hell.
yeah. So I think Will Ferrell and Jim Carrey are kind of in the same boat. It's like they're legitimate actors.
They really
when
are.
they're given a chance, but and that's why even though they're more popular for the comedy stuff, it's like,
I'm gonna say this. The Stranger Than Fiction and the Lego movie are the two best Will Ferrell movies I've ever seen. They are absolutely phenomenal.
all right. So
Steve Carell is another one of those people I can't stand watching movies from. But The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Wait a minute, I can't remember if that was
no, I think
Steve
it was
Carell
him.
or I think it was either Steve Carell or Ben Stiller.
I
But
think
Ben Stiller's another one.
Yeah, I think Walter Mitty was Ben Stiller, but
The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. That was a great movie.
yeah. Steve Carell was in, I think, Foxcatcher, that movie about the wrestling scandal. That was
Jim Carrey. Watch The Majestic. The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Those are some fucking amazing movies. The Truman Show. That's another good one.
Yeah, I do
And he was
remember
even
seeing
going
that.
a little over the top in The Truman Show. But once you realize the context of the movie, it's like, you can understand it happening. He wasn't playing an over-the-top character. In The Truman Show, he was playing this, like, everyman who didn't realize his life was being filmed on TV.
All right, we only have one more to go.
But Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind was this indie film that he did, and it was really amazing.
And Odin saves his turn for the last one. He's just like, keep talking about movies. I can do this.
He was in it with Kate Winslet.
Oh, that was. It's weird how many movies you just can't watch because there's just people always like, you haven't seen that. I'm like, well, no, because we have 24 hours in a day. 16 of it is when we're awake, hopefully, you know. And it's
or like me, maybe 12 if you're lucky.
Yeah, so it's
I
like
sleep a lot.
Yeah. So it's kind of like there's only so much time, and a lot of it, if you're working a lot, you know, and I don't work full time, but I have done full-time hours here and there, and it's like, there's no time for anything. You're on your feet all day. You don't want to do jack shit, you know? And now that I'm doing this a lot more, I mean, that's cutting into it, you know, because this is all stuff I have to watch on my end. So it's like, you know, it's not that I don't want to watch movies. It's that I haven't prioritized. And I think that's the difference, the priorities of wanting to do a thing.
You know what I would do if I were you?
What's that?
I'd set it, like, if you, on one of your days off, like, if you have more than one day off, pick either an entire day or just half of a day to yourself to just sit back and watch at least one movie.
Yeah.
Where you're doing nothing except kicking back, relaxing, and watching at least one movie.
Yeah. Because the last movie that I saw was Thor Love and Thunder. The one I actually watched when I was at home was Superman 1. Right, but there's been stuff like Predator or Alien or whatever, you know, those kinds of things that everybody.
Which Superman?
Superman 1, Christopher Reeve. Because my dad.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, he kept talking it up for years, and I finally had time to actually go around and watch it. And I'm like, okay, fine.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this out there. I absolutely love Henry Cavill. He is he's more than just a snack. He is like the full package. Having said that, I love Henry Cavill. I fucking hate Man of Steel.
I didn't really go for it either.
I just cannot stand what was done with Man of Steel and Batman v Superman.
I didn't
fucking hated them.
It was funny. My dad and I were gonna go see Batman v Superman, but the day I got that was the day I got noticed that I was going into grad school. So I was like, yeah, no, I would probably take that as a hint. And then it ended up being a blessing in disguise because Batman v Superman was one of the biggest box office bombs ever. I'm like, I think Dad and I dodged a bullet. But then again, Dad and I like Venom too, so it's like, what do we know?
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
It's really stupid, but funny.
Well, the first Venom was really funny. I loved it. But no, Ben Affleck took a few years to grow on me because in my 20s, I made the mistake of seeing Reindeer Games. Anybody who has seen that knows that is probably one of the absolute worst movies on the planet.
I saw Daredevil, so I might have you beat.
I would prefer Daredevil to
Ow! It's that bad?
It's that bad. And I loved Gary Sinise. He was in Reindeer Games. I still fucking hate that movie. And Gary Sinise is like one of the best actors on the planet. But having said all that, I would totally I was okay with Ben Affleck being Batman because he's actually a decent actor. I respect him. I don't hate him anymore.
Yeah, it's not Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. He looks the part. Oh my
god.
You know?
I like Jesse Eisenberg too, that's the problem, but he fucking sucked as Lex Luthor.
Yeah, he's not trying to be Steve Jobs, he's Lex Luthor. Get The Rock! And now The Rock is Black Adam, so it's like, but then again, you can think...
As much as I hate to say it, because, Gene Hackman can't do it anymore, Kevin Spacey made a good Lex Luthor.
I can see that.
But the movie that he was Lex Luthor in was so awful that it almost ruined that Superman's career.
Ew. Yeah, I haven't heard about anything he's been in since. Shows what I know.
Well, he got a job in the Arrowverse as the Atom.
Aye.
In the I think it's on Arrow where he's the Atom.
Well, now nobody needs to know he was the other Superman.
And then from there, he went on to Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
For how long that show lasted.
Yeah, my parents told me about that. I never saw it. Then again,
Legends of Tomorrow wasn't bad.
I've been more into like DC to be on, or Marvel than DC to be honest. But that's kind of unfair.
I will say this. I will say this. I absolutely adored that Supergirl show. It was very well done.
Oh. Well, hopefully you guys liked the first half of this video of me killing things, and then the other half of us talking movies that I've never seen in a while. But the reason
I out a little.
Yep. So throw out comments or likes and subscribes if you like the movies we talked about or whatever. But that's something we rarely ever do.
Yeah, we'll invite the nerd war. Let's go.
Yes, we did that because I wanted to save the next bit for its own thing because shit's going to get super serious. So, again, it's going to get super serious. We had our fun destroying aliens. Now it gets fun because we get to actually talk about romance.
Yeah, everything's going to get super ethereal now.
Yeah, so hopefully we don't make an ass of ourselves while we try to do a weird love scene. But we'll see what happens. But that'll be enough for us today. We'll see you next time.